What's the state of your cultural consciousness?
Oh, I don't know. I mainly focus on culture in the Cold War, although I've done a bit with culture and the Iraq War, actually. What is the state of my cultural consciousness? Well, I am an enthusiastic lover of popular culture. That is certain. And I'm not one of these Matthew Arnold supporters of seeing popular culture as a sign of anarchy or anything like that. I think it's great. What did I want to say? I've actually just been recently asked by Routledge to do a book comparing on the cultural history of the Cold War and comparing the different sides, because I've actually published a little bit comparing Russia and some aspects of Russia and of the Soviet Union and the US. For example, I once compared in the Journal of Popular Culture two films from the 60s, from nearly the same time, Dr. Strangelove, which is obviously really very well known, and a film, 8 Days in 1 Year, which is a Soviet film, which talks about nuclear physicists and nuclear scientists. And obviously there's much greater censorship, but it does talk about, compares their views on the nuclear question and all, and it's quite, and fears of nuclear destruction in the two. But what I really want to do with this book is to take different aspects of popular culture, because popular culture is immense, you know, so I want to do television, film, sports. You know, sports is great to look at, and just the Olympic competitions between the superpowers. Look at food. The Russians lost that one when they've got the Chinese actually had a much better effort. You know that Zhou Enlai, when he went on diplomatic excursions, when he was foreign minister of the People's Republic of China, would bring with him a whole set of staff of top Chinese chefs to entertain people. You know, food is a massively important thing, and of course Chinese food has gone everywhere in the world. There's there's just so much there that well, music, of course, you know. There's I can't remember, we have an outline of what I want to do, but I want to do a kind of full look at it, because the Cold War was an ideological competition, and culture is part of the whole. Each side wanted to show that their way was the best way, and so their culture was superior. So I'm really excited about it. It's supposed to be a 3-year project, and just looking at examining and trying in detail to look at these things, and bring in other things too. Like, obviously, if you're looking at food, you've got to look at France or Italy.